Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Math Club. In this video, we're going to talk about Unit 1, Powers and Roots, 1.1 Reciprocals. Question 5. Use the reciprocal to work out these. Now here we have dividing questions. Before we talked about multiplying, and we said when you multiply fractions, you multiply the numerator by themselves, and then multiply the denominators, and then you simplify the fraction. But with dividing, we have another method. This method is called keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. What does that mean? It means you keep the first number or the first fraction, and then you change the dividing into multiplying, and then you flip the fraction after the division sign or the dividing sign. How do you do this? Let's take a look at A, for example. Here, we're going to work out A, and then we will talk about the rest. Let's remove this and this. Now, with A here, 9 divide 1 over 3. So we're going to keep the first one. This one's going to be kept. Let's change the color. We're going to keep the 9. So it's going to be a 9. Let's make it bigger so you can see it. And then we're going to change the sign. The division sign will be multiplying. So 9 times. So we change this. We keep the first one, change the sign, and then flip the fraction or the last fraction. We're going to flip this. So this one will be 3 over 1. And 3 over 1 is the reciprocal of 1 over 3. That's why we're using the reciprocals here. Now, after doing this step, you can answer the question by following the multiplying rules, in which you multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators. This number doesn't have a numerator. Any number that doesn't have a numerator, it means there's a 1 under it. So we put 1 here. Now we multiply the numerators. If it doesn't have a denominator, it means that there's 1 under it. Now we multiply the numerators. 9 times 3 equals, very good, 27. And then 1 times 1 equals, we multiply the denominators, equals 1. So the answer is going to be 27 over 1. And 27 over or divide 1 equals, very good, equals 27. And that's the idea of this question. So the idea means what? It means you have to keep this one and then change the sign into multiplying sign and then divide, find the reciprocal or flip the last fraction. Keep, change, and flip. Now let's use the same method to answer the rest of the questions. Let's remove these. We will answer A. We answered A. Let's do B. Okay. Now let's do the same with B. We're going to use the keep, change, and flip method. Same idea. So we're going to keep the 6. It's going to be a 6 here. And then we're going to change the sign into multiplying sign. This one's going to be multiply instead of dividing. And then we're going to flip the fraction, which is 2 over 3. And when we flip it, it's going to be, very good, 3 over 2. 3 over 2. And then we're going to go back to the method or the multiplying method, in which we multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators. And here we don't have a denominator, so we put 1 under it. Each time we don't have a denominator, it means it's 1. Now we multiply the numerators. 6 times 3 equals, very good, 18. And then 1, the denominators, 1 times 2 equals 2. Good job. So 18 divide 2. And then 18 divide 2 equals, good job, 9. And that's the idea of question B. Now, the rest of the questions have the same idea and the same method. Let's take a look at them. We're going to use the same method. So for C here, same idea. We're going to keep the 1 over 5. And then we're going to change this into multiplying, like this. And then we're going to flip these. So it's going to be 3 over 2. So this one is going to be 3 over 2. Let's write it here. We're going to do them fast. 3 over 2. Let's make them smaller, like this. So you have to use the keep, change, and flip method to answer the division of fractions. And then you multiply the numerators. 1 times 3 equals, good, let's put an equal sign here. So 1 times 3 equals, good job, 3. And then 5 times 2 equals 10. Good job. So the answer will be 3 over 10. Now